Hi, I'm Dillon Casey. Welcome to my bedroom. You're watching TV After Dark. You'll be a series regular. I mean, it's great. I've been a regular for a few months now, so the initial, excitement has worn off a little bit. But it's amazing. It's fun to have some job security finally in this business. That's something that is hard to find, and it's great to be part of such an amazing cast and actually being like kind of. I think before I became a regular, it was sort of like who's this guy who could be killed off at any moment. And although that is still kind of how it is because that's just the nature of the show, the cast has embraced me more as one of them, and that's a good feeling. He wants to protect her at all costs. The family comes first to him. He's a very honorable, loyal guy. You could say that he's loyal to a fault because what she's doing or what she has done has been very questionable. It's this conflict for him where he's a Navy SEAL, so he's obviously a very patriotic American. You don't become a Navy SEAL without loving your country and wanting to protect your country. But his mother is also bordering on treason. So it's this, do I protect my country or do I protect my mother? And he's had to come to terms with how to do that. And I guess he's decided that number one on his list is protecting his mother. So he's got a very strong relationship with her. I think that just comes from he has a very strong strong belief in family. So he doesn't agree with what his mom's doing, but he believes very strongly in family and protecting your family. So that comes number one on his list, I guess. Kind of that same thing is that you don't know what you're going to get. Every time I get a script, it's so unpredictable. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know what they're going to do with my character. I don't know what they're going to do with everybody else's character. You're still just, I mean, they do 22, 23 episodes a season, and it's tough to keep it fresh when you're doing that many episodes. That's basically two seasons in one. If you look like an HBO show, they do like 12, 13. So they're still managing after almost 50 episodes in, almost 50 episodes in, to surprise not only the audience, but the characters in the show. So I just read a script right now, written by Albert Kim, and I was getting goosebumps the whole time because it was just sort of, I was discovering things about Nikita that I would have never expected, and I was discovering things about my own character. So just getting to do something different every day and just be surprised is probably the best part of the job. I can tell you that some people are going to die for sure. Some important, some very important characters are going to die. I think Craig has already hinted at that. Craig Silverstein, the showrunner, I think he's already hinted at that. But some very important characters are going to die, and I can tell you that you won't see it coming. It won't be anybody that you expect. Things between Shawn and Alex may or may not be heating up. Careful, because I noticed when I did another interview, I said some things that I would like to see Shawn do more, and then the next 3 scripts I got, it was like Shawn was doing all those things. No, I love. I mean, Shawn's got this very intense persona that he borderline puts on to intimidate and because he doesn't want people to know what he's thinking. So he's got a poker face about him. And it takes a while for him to open up to anybody. And Alex is starting to crack open that shell. And I like when Shawn shows his vulnerabilities. I like when he puts himself out there. Like I like when he tried to kiss Alex and he failed miserably. And there was nothing smooth about it, even though he thought he was being really smooth. There was nothing smooth about it. And the funny thing is, when I read that, I thought, oh, this is really smooth. And then when I saw it, I was like, holy shit. And I don't know if the writers meant it to be so not smooth, but just because I don't have it in me to be that guy, I couldn't pull it off. But I like when he puts himself out there. I like when he's a bit of a smart ass, when he has a sense of humor. I like to see him fuck up a little bit, or screw up a little bit, sorry. Sounds very waspy, but I guess I'm a squash player. I used to play varsity squash in university. It's a big sport in Canada. It's not that big in the States. So I do that. I do a little bit of, when I'm in LA, I do a little bit of martial arts training. I like going to the gym. I like, for some reason, I have this like desire to be in incredible shape for no reason. And I like, I don't know. I don't really have many good hobbies. To answer your question, Salik's lover, are there going to be more scenes between Shawn and Alex? Yeah, there's going to be a lot more, and it's going to get hot because they're in the sauna most of the scenes. One in a steam room. That it's pretty hot in there.